shenanigans of the DF clan last week, it got me thinking to a conversation that you and I had about the state of sneaker YouTube.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, the DF clan, in my mind, essentially bookmarked the end of 2K YouTube. And you can see that with larger creators like Agent 00 changing his main channel page to Agent 00 Gaming. But we talked about sneaker YouTube and the state that it's in. Do you feel like sneaker YouTube is over with?
No, it ain't never gonna be over with because unlike a video game, people can move on to the next. When it comes to sneakers, it's always gonna be that's a revolving door. It's young people that's gonna grow up and they're gonna love shoes. That's just never gonna die. Now, the content can die out. As far as how people do it, if that makes sense. YouTube as a general, though, you got to think everybody wants to be a YouTuber now. Everybody, and they got the freedom to do that. So it's just a lot of content in every genre. This is about to just get smashed together.
In the sneaker YouTube community, are there like new creators actually like blowing up recently? Because the problem with the
so stop talking.
Yeah, he shut you up for that.
There's one thing that I forgot to mention, and it needs my attention. Oh, that wasn't it.
This
is a super chat. What were you saying, Biso?
I was just asking. So in the sneaker YouTube community, are there like creators actually coming up recently? Because I feel like that's the problem with the 2K community right now. There actually aren't any new names popping up in 2K22. Maybe there was like one in 2K21 that like peaked, but 22 there's just no one blowing up.
It's one content creator named Elliot Page. I never met him, but he started off probably like a year ago. And now he's at 80K, so he's almost about that. He's gonna get 100K before the summer for sure. He got great content too. If you ask me, the likelihood of a new content creator blowing up is very unlikely. I think he's like one of the chosen ones who actually got this slide pass. Yeah. But for new up and coming content creators that do shoes, it's gonna be damn near impossible unless they just blow up on TikTok and bring it back to YouTube.
Do you think that has anything to do with? And I don't want to misconstrue it, and I know you'll probably explain it just a little better. That whole Nike taking all the shoes out of the stores thing?
Not at all. You got to think when it comes to sneakers, there's no replay value in that. If I review a shoe, you don't have to watch it once or twice. So when you mix saturation in with no replay value, you just get a space that you're gonna watch who you want to watch, and that's pretty much it. There's not enough room for people to watch everybody because only one Jordan came out this week. We all talking about the same shoe.
Yeah,
compared
to like in the tech community too.
Yeah, so like 2K, he might have a pure sharp, but he might be better. He might score a different way. He might have different badges. He might have a different jump shot. He might have a different team. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that can go into 2K, but when it comes to shoes, I mean, the shoe's the shoe.
So speaking of better, why do you think Elliot is better than you? Or I shouldn't say it like that. This is crazy. This is crazy.
What the fuck?
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy, guys?
That was him, bro.
You know what's crazy? I love Snipe. I'm reading off a teleprompter. B Souls has the questions right here.
All right.
For real. Because we had this conversation earlier in the a social packet space, and there are a lot of like young 2K YouTubers who they're getting discouraged, especially with what's going on. A lot of YouTubers in general, though. What do you think that Elliot did that stood out so different? Because the casual eye is gonna look at it and be like, "Well, he's reviewing shoes too. I don't understand what he's doing that's so different."
To be honest, I think I don't really know either. Maybe it's aesthetic, it's super clean, very professional. I think everybody go through that stage where you look back at your older videos and you kind of cringe. This nigga came out the gate. His first video was like a movie. I'm like, yo, bro, you had to do something videography before this because his very first video looked like a 10-year guy that's been doing YouTube for 10 years. So I guess when you come in that clean and polished, you just can hit the ground running. That's my best guess. Also, accessibility. Like when it comes to sneakers, one of the biggest things, which Omar, we talk about all the time, is how much access do you have to shoes? There's a million shoes to come out. Who can get them early? Who can get them before everybody? You know what I'm saying? Who can get them even after they come out? It's so challenging due to resale and people actually, prioritizing the money. He get pairs too, so that's another reason.
Outside of that, and I don't want to make this crazy interview, but I want people to know about you because we do have great conversations, and we are working on great things. Your pivot out of sneaker YouTube, and let me not even say out of because, like you said, sneakers is. What is that?
This motherfucker celebrate.
What, the pivot out?
Yo, this motherfucker celebrated that. So that's actually gonna be my question. What about sneaker YouTube geeked you to pivot out of? Because I watched a little bit of it. I ain't gonna act like I've been watching it recently. But what part of it is just like, what part of it is like, give me the fuck out. Last time I was watching when I was like senior year high school, for some reason I was geeking on Gamma Blues. I wanted to bad. But after that,
the pivot was simple, just like people pivot out of 2K. I wanted to show niggas it was more than me than just sneakers. And that if you do anything for a long amount of time, you kind of just blah. IRL literally allows you to do with whatever, whenever. You actually can grow an audience that cares about whatever, whenever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about. Like having an audience that if I go to a petting zoo and feed a llama, that motherfucker about to get 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If I want to go bowling at 100,000, if I want to go whatever, that is the audience every content creator should aspire to have. Because if you have a niche-based audience, you're never going to be fully accepted to who you are. You're going to be fully accepted for what you do from time to time. And shoes is some shit I do from time to time. Mm-hmm. So that's why the pivot is important to me, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand the bigger grand scheme of things. And it's not easy, though, because it's been like 30,000 niggas have tried to pivot out of sneakers. And what happens is, like, maybe y'all can explain if y'all try to pivot out of anything. You try, you don't see success, and you just go back to what works because you got to pay the bills and shit like that. I was one of them ones that was like, fuck it. It ain't working, but I'm going to hit them over the head till it work. Like, I'm going to just keep going. Stop. And I'm yeah. Stop. Man, somebody might cut that. But, I just kept going until I started seeing something happen for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we did for the B Souls channel when we switched to Souls and Sage. Straight from video essay type videos to just reaction videos. Yep. Now it's still basketball, so it wasn't like the hardest pivot in the world. But we were just like, fuck it.
I watch that shit too, man. Yeah. Unlike y'all, I ain't watching Fall Off, but I watch that shit, man. You know mainly y'all shorts. Y'all be having some funny takes.
We trying to tell people about the shorts, man.
That's a big part of the plan. That's a big part of the plan. But yeah, we just powered through those like, yo, this content is ass. Yo, like, yo, B Souls, why are you sharing your channel type comments? I was just like, Sage, we gotta power through. It's gonna be rough this first month, but it's gonna pay out. And trust me, I've shown Sage the numbers recently. It's paid off. Pivot is right there. We have pivoted.
That's what's up, bro.
Man, as a person who's I can't even say any other word. I'm a pussy when it comes to my own channel pivoting. We've had that conversation offline several times. But when it came to Souls and Sage, man, B Souls can vouch, man. There were conversations I was like, yo, you had this shit back. Yeah, this shit back, bro. I'm getting cooked. I mean, like, the racism is there. Random black do-rag boy. I'm like, because them niggas not even built like that in person. So, like, I was getting mad, bro. And I was like,
I might have to lean a nigga. You say something like that.
Right, bro. I literally text B Souls the second I seen that shit. I was like, fool, y'all.
Nah, these shorts comments are crazy.
How tight I am right now.
Short comments look like a Call of Duty lobby when you.
Bro, it's dead ass new people finding us. So one, you see me, I'm like, all right, here come the Asian jokes. I look like Russell from God, not this again, but.
Man.
Hey,
Do-rag boy is crazy.
Bro, I promise
I never heard that.
I promise, and I seen his profile pic and everything, and I was just like,
yo, Sage, I go last week. Boy. I haven't told you that. I forgot to tell you about this. Someone deadass emailed me, talking about, yo, B Souls, I really love your channel, and this is like trust me, this is me as a fan. Like, I'm just really not like a fan of Sage. Like,
I'm hip.
I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give more analysis, and he's just kind of. I'm like, all right.
What they got against Sage, bro?
Man,
it's a new audience.
Here's the thing. It's a new audience, and this is what happened when I was coming up on my own platform. A lot of people, it takes a while to really register what I'm saying. The way I say shit, you think I'm just slandering, not saying anything productive. Like, I ain't gonna lie. In terms of content, I speak very ignorantly. But I'm not a dummy. I'm not an ignorant person. But like, what I say has some analysis to it. But some people can't handle that energy.
Don't take it to heart, though, bro, because no matter what, like, if I was to join Too Hype today, comments would be like, hey, lose that nigga. You try. It's just because you're breaking what they're used to seeing. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was to join AMP right now, they'd be like, yo, who's the new nigga? They did it to Kai. They're like, yo, bro, Kai shouldn't be an AMP. Nigga, Kai's Look at Kai, bro. It's fucking one of the biggest faces on the internet. But when you're the new guy, that's what happened, bro.
I understand that. The racism is
Racism is
that's
crazy.
Racism was crazy,
Yeah.
man. Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I ain't gonna bring up everything because me and Bezos again had that conversation. But man, because I was getting racist comments, why motherfuckers then reply talking about nah, it's actually fuck Bezos, and they had comments about him too. Like both packs was smoked because of I was on there and shit. So I was like, fool, whether it's the views ain't doing straight, whether it's because like they just don't rock with me, bro. If you build this audience, man, if you want it back, you can have it. Like I'm gonna keep grinding because I don't. At the end of the day, them niggas is kids. Them niggas will never see me in person. They will never say that to me in person.
That's what
At the same token, though, the positive love was there, though. Like I saw.
Oh yeah, it was. It was.
We know DMing me. I don't know if they DM you, but they were like, "Yo, we really fuck with this pivot type shit." Like, I was questioning it. But I really fuck with the pivot, and the support was just, if not more than the hate. So that's
solid.
There were several people that thought that, and I ain't gonna drag it, but there were several people that thought that you was nuking your channel. I was like, I take that shit on the chin, bro. I let niggas think what they think, but now I ain't gonna lie. Humble brag,
back then, but how about now?
Shit, man, your most viewed video was a short. Just saying.